Hi everyone, and welcome to my mum's channel, Mystic Mim Tarot. My mum is still not well enough to present readings, so I'll be filling in for her again today. Before we get started, I wanted to give Sarah Jeffrey a special mention for her generous donations. Thank you so much again for your support through this. Today I'm doing a reading for you, Divine Feminine. We will be getting various messages from the Karmic. We'll be using a few different decks for this, and we'll conclude with songs too. This is only a general reading, not a personal one, so not all of the cards will resonate with you. Please take the cards that resonate and leave the ones that don't. This reading is suitable for a Divine Feminine or a Divine Masculine, as there is no gender in tarot. Let's get started. Your ex can't keep it in his pants. That's why you were happy to walk away from him. I imagine that a lot of you Divine Feminines believe this man deserves what he gets after doing you dirty and choosing me over you. He is your karmic ex now, DF. He blew his chance at having blessings, an empire, a legacy, and a kingdom. He could have had true love and blessings on blessings with you. He loves women and men and would do anything for a sexual encounter. He loves variety too, women from different cultures, different sizes, hair color, eye color, and heights. He knows I have terrible hygiene and he still stays here. That's because he is desperate, and at least he can fulfill his sex addictions. He was playing right into your face and disrespecting you to the max. He thought he was so sneaky in the past and that he was getting away with it at the time. That's why he was so blown away when you cottoned on to everything, DF. Spirit sent me into his life as a test and a temptation. He was supposed to remain loyal to you and reject me, but he fell for the bait, hook, line, and sinker, and failed. Now that he rejected you, he remains low vibrational, stuck in karma, in lack mentality, struggling with addictions, and very unhappy. Never being able to keep it in his pants has led to pregnancies he didn't want and STDs he didn't want. He does not like wearing protection. He was searching for another Divine Feminine and thought they were so easy to come by. Then he met me, a stinky karmic. He paid for a tarot reading from a reader on YouTube. He discovered that you are the Divine Feminine and I am the karmic. He also found out that I have placed magic on both of you and that he was demoted for failing the assignment with you, DF. Now he hates me. I don't know what to do now that he has been enlightened to the truth. He is a ladies' man, a Don Juan who thinks he is God's gift to women. He always had multiple options on standby that he could pursue at any time. Some of these men in the collective are seeing up to 4 women at a time. He was on Instagram liking women's photos. He was on dating sites, always trying to hook up with people and find greener grass. He was on Facebook messaging people's inboxes. For some of you, if this was the last man on earth, you still wouldn't have sex with him. Don't feel bad that he cheated on you with me. He is a cheater. Once a cheater, always a cheater. It is in his nature. Don't take it personally. I have exchanged money for sex plenty of times in my life. Some of you DFs in the collective are an influencer now. You must be shocked at how his life has transformed for the worse since meeting me. He would cheat on any woman because he has a fear of missing out on other potential lovers. I have spread STDs to not only him, but a lot of people in the community. Him and I fight night and day. He has prepared you for your true soulmate who would never hurt you, gossip about you, juggle you, never lie to you, and never ever cheat on you. I don't care about him having sex options because I have men and women that I deal with too. He behaves like a teenager when it comes to sex. He never grew up. For a minority of you in the collective, he has been having a sexual relationship with his best friend. He's on sites for bisexual men, gay men and women, and he watches porn. I do know deep down that I am not a good person. I told him that you would never take him back after he contracted an STD from me and because you know how terrible my hygiene is. Spirit has me under judgment now. Some of you were extremely insulted and heartbroken because we moved so quickly to the next stage after he broke up with you. You are an Empress. I'm a Queen of Wands in reverse, and he is a Knight of Wands. He wants the old you back, Divine Feminine. I am a 304 woman. After ghosting you in the past, he now wants you back. I know that he feels it is so difficult living daily life with one woman, but being in love with another that he can't have. I am jealous that you are now an influencer, a tarot reader, or you are in the spotlight somehow. I wish it was me that was getting all of the praise and attention. I found out that he has been driving past your house or your job, DF. I have scammed a lot of different men out of their life savings. I am jealous that you love your own time and enjoy being single. I have always needed a man, no matter how bad they act towards me. I could never be alone. For some of you, he cheated on you in the past and you gave him a second chance. Then he cheated with me and that was the last straw for you. This man was your ex-husband for some of you, DF. The minute you pulled your energy back from him, our lives came crashing down. We were both relying on your energy to keep us afloat in our lives. It was when you realized this man could never be loyal or faithful that you disconnected from him. You intuitively know what is going on with his emotions now. I know you know he feels he has made a mistake, and you also know he is obsessed with getting you back. Him and I have this thing. If we bring someone into the bedroom, I call him a cheater, but it is okay for me to do it and I'm not cheating. He loves to frequent strip joints. He also loves to visit sex shops. Basically anything tied to sex he is obsessed with. He screwed his life up and is on a dark path now. For a number of you, he told me that he asked you if you would have a threesome with him when you were together. You weren't interested though. For a minority of you in the collective, he is a pervert who is into some very sick things like underage boys and girls. I am actually abusive towards him. He's frightened of me. He has been with escorts. He has sexual impulses that he cannot control. He has no limits when it comes to sex. He would have it anywhere, anytime, with anyone. He has no morals. He chose a lifestyle in the streets over a union ordained by spirit with you. The consequence for this decision is that he is now karmic. I don't use protection when I cheat on him. He is under my control. I manipulate and control him with the spells I have him under. He told me that you're the one who got away. He is a busy man who would never settle for one woman. He needs others on the side to satisfy his sex addiction. He has the demon of lust on him. That is why he acts up accordingly and remains unsatisfied no matter what he does sexually. In some cases, him and I were energy harvesting. We were trying to build an abundant life for ourselves based on your energy. We can no longer do that though because you severed the cords, DF. He ruined his chance with you, a beautiful, intelligent, hard-working, wonderful woman. No wonder he misses you now. I have him caught up in illusions so that he is confused and cannot recognize all of the things I do to him. When him and I fight, it can get bad, but one thing is for sure. You are always at the center of it. Not only do you have him figured out, but you have me figured out too. You realized how bad he was for you when you left. That's when life started falling together for you and you began to get upgrades and increases in your life. You are an empath and you absorb negative energies around you. He compares us and it really hurts me. It's as though he has become fonder of you since you haven't been around. By comparing, he basically tells me how much better you are at everything. You think this whole third-party situation is over. It might be for you, but it certainly isn't for me. He talks about you a lot still, dreams about you, looks at your pics, and even masturbates over you. As far as I am concerned, you are still present in our lives in a way. He mistakenly thought he could make me into a domesticated woman. He quickly learned that he couldn't. I'm not the type of person you are. I don't want to settle down. I'm a wild woman. I find staying at home so boring. Having one partner is boring too. The truth is that you are a different class to him. He likes low-life karmic women who indulge in reckless sex and abuse drugs and alcohol. That's all he knows. He didn't know what to do with you, DF. He became jealous of you as he witnessed you transforming into the best version of yourself. He wanted you to stay down so that you wouldn't think you deserved better than what he was offering you. Instead, you rose like a phoenix. We were doing so well and thriving on your energy when he and I first met. That was when we were a secret. You probably didn't even know you were in a third-party situation at first. That's because he kept it from you. Your lifestyle is so different to mine. I'm a party girl. I love sex with random people of both sexes. I love to be risky and reckless. You respect your body and what you put into it. You are also celibate now. You are content on your spiritual path. I am ungrateful, greedy, and unkind. You are kind, appreciative, and are quite happy with the small things in life. We are like chalk and cheese. We are completely different women altogether. You are peaceful and you're always in temperance energy as you are an earth angel. I have no peace of mind. I am diabolical and I have been called a devil by a lot of different people in my life. He is a thug and I am a Jezebel. You feel he never ever deserves your love again. You don't care one bit that he is stuck in regret. He is such a traitor. He has made me feel like I am such a burden. You have class and I am rough. You are private and well-spoken. I am a bogan and a loudmouth. I did everything to please him sexually. The group sex, the same-sex encounters, the threesomes, the sex with strangers, and on. But he is still obsessed with you. I feel so used up now, like a dirty dish rag. His ego is hurt because you are doing a whole lot better without him. He expected you to chase him because women have chased him in the past. You moved differently though. It shocked the hell out of him. He is so nostalgic about you now. You're the woman who has made me the most jealous in my entire life. It is all because of him. He was sneaking around on you with me. Now he is wanting to sneak back to you. I can't believe the audacity of this guy. No wonder I put magic on him. He plays mind games with me, gaslights me, and makes me feel so insecure all the time, with you mostly, but other options of his too. I always feel second best when I'm with him. I must work that much harder to keep him. If you opened your arms to him again, he would dump me in a heartbeat. That is why you are such a threat to me. You aren't a people pleaser anymore. You are pleasing yourself. He tries to dodge child support all the time. He doesn't feel he has an obligation to support his children in any way. I made him so many empty promises to make him choose me. For example, that we would buy a house and open a business together and be prosperous together. I also used his sex addiction to lure him in by promising him all sorts of sexual encounters and experiences. He's worn out now from trying to keep up with me because I'm younger. It's like he broke your heart, but you broke his heart back by distancing yourself and closing the door in his face for good. He has a habit of hurting his exes, leaving them in the lurch, then coming back to them later and saving them from the heartbreak he caused them. He's always on his phone looking you up in some way or another. At first I wondered what was so special about you that he couldn't truly let you go, so I started stalking you too. I put magic on you because I firstly wanted to separate you and him. Now I do it to keep you separated. You are so lucky that you don't have to put magic on a man to make them stay. I had a pretty rough upbringing. My family taught me everything I know about magic. Then I taught some of my friends how to do it. I understand that you are an empress and I wanted to be one too, but didn't know how. That's why I cloaked myself in your energy. I tricked him. He thought I was a divine feminine. I made him view you as the karmic when you and him had the soul contract all along. I know that you are a very sweet, caring, compassionate woman. I know you really loved him, but he is a snake at the end of the day and he is no good. You are better off now in your life without him. Meanwhile now, I must tolerate his secrets, lies, manipulative behavior, and narcissistic ways. It makes me so angry that he still cries over you. I know because I have caught him. What do you have that I don't? No matter what I do, I cannot seem to satisfy him anymore. He masturbates excessively. I was telling him that you were a fake psychic. How did you get your spiritual gifts? I know that he ghosted you for me and now he wants you back. He abandoned you for me, but they say in relationships sometimes the one who breaks it off is the one who ends up suffering the most. This is what has happened. He is yearning for you and I cannot stand it. I have done a lot of research on you. I want to know what is so special about you that he is still so enamored with you. The karmic debt that we are both paying is killing us. I know that after you closed the cycle out between you and him, your life got better. He's such a liar. He never ever intended on telling you about me. He would have kept both of us for years if he could have. Some of you only found out about me through watching tarot readings or through Facebook or word of mouth. What goes around comes around. He wanted me back then and broke your heart to be with me. Now, however, he is treating me the way he treated you back then. I feel he will break my heart in the same way that he did yours. He is so hard to live with. How did you put up with him? He's a control freak and it is his way or the highway. He is demanding, critical, abrupt, and moody. How could he come back to you anyway? What would he say? I messed up and chose someone over you, but now I want to come back? I don't think so. He is with me, but still feels like you should stay single and be loyal to him. Go figure. He thinks you belong to him still, DF. He is possessive over you. I know that he feels he needs you more than you need him right now. I came into his life like a tornado and messed everything up for him, including his future. I am vicious. I have had men put in jail before with false accusations. He is a lying, cheating manipulator. He is probably only here with me now because you won't take him back again. He's always cheating on me with someone. That's why I cheat too, so he knows how it feels. We are stuck in a toxic karmic cycle together, constantly hurting one another. I have been given medication for my mental illness, but I refuse to take it. I hate the side effects. I don't want to feel drowsy all the time. Some of you found out he was cheating on you with me when you went through his phone. This guy loves to cheat on the women he is with his ex-girlfriends or ex-wives. I know he's using me as a rebound to get over you. It's so obvious. I'm only a placeholder. Your angels and ancestors are protecting you 100%, Divine Feminine, because all magic is being returned to me. He is obsessed with you because he says you are building an empire alone now. We were fighting and he told me that I'm nothing special compared to you. I'm risking my life by trying to come after yours. He told me that he couldn't handle your love, but now he sooks like a baby over your absence. I tried to swap destinies with you, DF. I heard him say your name when he was sleep-talking, and he was touching himself too. I'm a con artist and a thief. You have triggered me because you are exposing me for the bad person that I am. He smokes pot and drinks every single day to numb the memories of you. I tricked him into a vicious, toxic karmic cycle. He gets a high from women fighting one another for his love, time, affection, and energy. He saved your pics to his phone. I know that he masturbates to them. I am his karma, Divine Feminine. We both watch you, Divine Feminine. It's an obsession for both of us. I bribed him with money and sex. That's the way to his heart. My man is my #1 priority in life, even over my children. I got pregnant on purpose to make him stay. He's so impulsive and he's also cocky, DF. He thinks that you are currently with the King of Pentacles. His friends have asked him why he is even staying with me. He was greedy and stingy with you because he was giving to 2. He torments me by bringing up your name daily. He talks so highly of you to make me jealous. He's always comparing me to you. I'm a fatal attraction. I see you as a privileged lady. He has called me slow before. He thinks that I have a low IQ. I filled his mind with lies about you so that he wouldn't trust you. I can tell that his family don't like me at all. I want to be the Empress. He was juggling both of us. The difference is that I knew about you, but you didn't know about me. DF, he thinks he's entitled to your abundance. He says that his betrayals turned you into the Empress. I spy on you two to find out why he still holds on to you. I can tell he's unhappy here with me. I am someone that he is using for comfort. I have a feeling this won't last. I am toxic to him. He's not the same person he was at the beginning. I am envious of you because he has deep feelings for you. I have low standards and no self-respect. He's just using me. He's behaving karmic with me. He's been very quiet with me lately. I wonder why. He's still learning lessons with me. When we fight, and that is extremely often, he threatens to return to you, Divine Feminine. He is so angry at me now. He knows how much I manipulated him and caused all of the conflict between you and him. I know that you were trying to bring him closer to God. I was doing the opposite. I keep him stuck in his addictions, in devil energy. Because he forfeited his divine union for me, you will now get double the divine inheritance. You get his portion and yours. I was laughing at you when I took your man. Now I'm crying because that same man wants you back. Now I understand how you felt, Divine Feminine. He has actually hurt both of us. I'm anxious and depressed. He saved your pics to his phone. I know that he masturbates over them. Your faith in God is what saved you from the spell work that I sent your way. I have watched you rise from the ashes, Divine Feminine. I send you so much evil eye, and you rise above it every time. The more I try to push you down, the more you get blessed and rewarded. Now that you have given up on him and you no longer care, he wants to march back into your life like this whole third-party situation never even happened and start over with you. When you were loving him so much and hoping it would work, he didn't want it. Now that he has encountered me, he is obsessed with getting you back and is in love with you. Now you are the one who isn't interested in him anymore. He knows that the contract he had with you is completely broken now. He knows that leaving me will be nearly impossible, and that's why he stays. I'm a fatal attraction. I sleep with strangers and don't even use protection. He's so upset that you are in your life purpose, Divine Feminine, without him. He loves to have a lot of different women to stroke his ego. He talked badly about you to me. We talked and gossiped about you together a lot. He is used to toxic relationships. He didn't know what to do with you because you have class, you're very balanced, and you are a divine being. He hates that you caught on to his lies, Divine Feminine. He got sloppy. I want revenge on you because you live in his head rent-free. Now we will get various songs that resonate with how the karmic is feeling and thinking regarding you, her, and this masculine you left behind. Can't Keep It in My Pants by Young. Devil Woman by Cliff Richard. You're Better Than Me by Abby Lyons. He's Just a Playboy by The Drifters. Somebody's Watching Me by Rockwell. Rebound by Jennifer Lopez. Unwell by Matchbox 20. Other Woman by Paloma Faith. The Other Girl by Kelsey Ballerini. Runaround Sue by Hall & Oates. Vampire by Olivia Rodrigo. Crazy by Niles Barkley. Breakdown by Seether. I Want Your Life by Slayer. Stressed Out by 21 Pilots. And Criminal by Britney Spears. I really hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please like, share and subscribe to my mum's channel. Thanks for being part of our soul tribe.